I'm 32 years old. This is a 32-year-old body. And I'm still working to clean my shit out. I'm still trying to get it right. And yes, I know I'll hear from the people, well, she ain't got no kids. That's true. I know about a lot of fat, bad body people that don't have children, men and women. Yeah, so you can deal in that being like, well, she didn't have to, or she da. Whatever. You can have excuses or you can change your results. That's it. I'll tell y'all, when I get up in the morning, I'm just coming off of a fast, 3-day fast. And, yeah, so for people to be like, well, I can't even eat, I don't even like the taste of fruits and vegetables. I don't like the taste of water. I don't like. Do you, boo? I don't know. If y'all are trying to get on the herbs, the lady I was talking about, Crystal Alkaline Doula, her website is the Goddess Collection. If y'all want to go get y'all some herbs, I'm going to put that under my video for y'all to be able to go get y'all some herbs that are mixed up, and y'all can just look at the label, be like, this is what I need to help me. She got y'all. She can whip it up. I'm looking into herbs right now, trying to get that together. But as I'm cleaning my body out, trying to get into my meditations deeper so I can receive what I need to know from the ancestors, I'm going to send y'all to her. She got it together. That's the herbs I be using, and I be feeling great. I started taking her herbs over my periods. She had cramps be gone. I took those herbs, started taking those herbs maybe 3 days before my period. When my period, I went to the bathroom and found out my period was on. I usually have cramps so bad for the first 2 days that I am vomiting. Like my body is just kicking my ass. Like, girl, bop, bop, bop. I'm here and I'm coming to wrecking with you, you know? And I had told myself, like, girl, it's preparing you for labor. You know, like, you just got to sit in this. It's preparing you for labor. And I'm not going to say that for many years that I wasn't smoking weed to maintain my period. Like, as soon as it was coming, I'm like, let me get this thing rolled, because this period about to cause havoc for me. So I was smoking weed, but I'm not the person that I'm going to go get a pill bottle. I'm not going to go get a pill bottle. And, yeah, y'all, I'm trying not to just keep on getting wrapped up in these stories, because I'm really trying to reach y'all. Like, I think it's so important for us to start taking more seriously what we're doing to ourselves. We are in a system that taught us. They taught us how to view ourselves. They taught us how to think. They taught us that we need them. They taught us that we're nothing without them. They taught us that we should be afraid of ourselves. That's what we've been taught. That's what I was taught. I'm right there with y'all. I was on the same path, like, rolling with the homies. But we have to take our power back. We have to say, like, yeah, I know they saying the food pyramid, we need this part of this and this, this and this. But these are the same motherfuckers that have been testing on us for hundreds of years. These are the same people that have put us in hospitals and used every piece and part of us, because they're so intrigued by what our bodies hold. And we don't even know the value of that. Be like, oh, you need some blood? They come and get 8 to 10 vials when they taking blood. And we ain't never asking, what the hell you need all that for? Because all it takes is a drop of blood for them to get DNA off of any crime scene. But they need tubes and tubes and tubes of our blood. They're testing on it. They're testing on it. I just need us to become so aware of the system that we're in that we're questioning everything. I want y'all to start questioning everything. Even if even if it's something normal that you chose to start doing. Start questioning yourself on why you're moving the way you're moving. Why are you making your choices, your decisions? Like, we have to start being accountable for what our family line is looking like. We looking at the drunk cousin and the addicted cousin, and we looking at them like, oh, they wild. But we not thinking like something got them there. Something got somebody to the point where they don't give a fuck about their life no more, and they'll just drink or drug it away. Like, they don't care. Like, they don't even care no more. Like, I don't care about eating. I don't care about bathing. I don't care about how people looking at me. I'm about to get high or I'm about to get fucked up. And guess what? When they started that, most of the time they was kicking it. I want that to sit with y'all. That a lot of these addictions started from just hanging out. But not healing and doing the work on themselves to figure out why after the party stopped, they didn't want to stop drinking. Why after the party stopped, they still getting high. Y'all, we got to do better. We got to start loving on us something crazy. And I know a lot of us don't even know what that look like. A lot of us don't even know what the love I'm talking about looks like. I didn't know what it looked like. But once I started just small things, like I think I really wasn't a person that would just too much stop for fast food. Like if I was getting some food out, I still wanted somebody to put some love on it a little bit, you know. But yeah, I had to start. I think junk food was my first thing. Where I'm like, girl, I never really was a pop drinker, but I was definitely a snacker. And I was definitely an ice cream eater. And I was definitely about them cakes, okay? A girl loves some good cake. So yeah, I was definitely about those things. And also birth control. Birth control tore my ass up. So if y'all want to come to me talking about, she never been pregnant. Guess what? I have been over 200 pounds. I have been over 200 pounds. Birth control tore that ass up. I was over 200 pounds. I was depressed. I didn't recognize myself. My every movement, I felt the weight. That's really what started breaking me down. Like, I'm just like disgusted with myself. Like, how did you let this happen to you? How did you let this happen to you? And I just started cleaning myself up, walking. I was so uncomfortable running and exercising that all I could do was walk. I was going to the park, walking to the park to walk every day. And I was lucky at that time. I was in Toledo, and the street I lived on was like right up the street from Ottawa Park. So I ain't saying I had a crazy walk to go. But when I was tired from that walk, I know I still had to walk my ass back home. But I needed that. Y'all have to kick y'all own self in the ass because you're the only one that's going to be accountable to you each and every day. Nobody else owes you that. And that's why they're making you pay all their money. Pay all that money to have them come yell at you because they don't owe you that. You owe yourself that. You owe yourself to be like, I don't want to feel like this. I don't deserve to feel like this. I don't recognize myself in the mirror. I don't deserve to feel like that. My head thoughts get away from who I'm trying to be in this world. You deserve better than that. You deserve better than all that, y'all. And if nobody else told you, I am here to tell you, you deserve better than that. If all you can do right now is stop eating the junk food, get it out of your system. Get it out of your system. Get rid of candy, get rid of snacks, get rid of soft drinks, get rid of pops, get rid of Kool-Aids. Like, the fact that y'all be pouring that half of that bag in a thing of Kool-Aid, I can't even believe people making Kool-Aid still. It really does blow my mind. But if y'all sucking down a pack of pop a day, I guess, what's Kool-Aid, right? What's Kool-Aid? Yeah, I'm not even blaming our parents. Like, they just was like, oh yeah, easier way of life. We're going to work. We got to leave the kids with something. They also thought, why would they put stuff in store that will poison us? They were coming from the generation of still having chickens. Well, I can't talk about the rest of y'all. I'm from Ashtabula, so we was from a small town. And yeah, we was still raised off of them going to cut the whole animal down and us as a family separating it. So I guess I was more benefited in that way that I still seen like going to the strawberry patches, going to the apple orchards, going to that stuff that I seen food came from somewhere other than the grocery store. But we are in a place now where we like food don't come nowhere but the grocery store. I got to go to the grocery store for everything. And we got to do better. We got to do better because they don't care. And for people that are buying the fruits, even organic fruits need to be clean. So I'm going to be using the 10% white vinegar and water solution to clean my fruits and vegetables. I would advise that y'all do this when you're going to eat them. Because I know you have to dry the stuff back off. And I know a lot of people ain't going to do that. They're going to just throw the stuff back in the refrigerator wet like that, but it's going to make it go fast. So I would advise you to do that as you're eating it. But yeah, scrub your apples, your oranges, your melons, like scrub them down. Everything. You have to scrub everything down because so much stuff is getting sprayed on the stuff now that if you have to continue to eat through the store, you have to clean your food. You have to clean your food. And that's something we got away from too because our ancestors knew that. That's why they was praying over the food because they like knew that that's not something they will be supposed to be eating. And that's how our seasoning of food became so thorough because we was rubbing the herbs on it to clean out parasites or whatever that they was trying to give us in the food. They praying over it because they know that they was trying to poison them. Like, God, please make this nourishment to my body because I know it wasn't meant to be. They rubbing herbs on it, trying to rub God back in it. And we just got seasoning salt like, We got to do better, y'all. I'm going to start, I don't want to just talk to y'all about doing better. I really want to go through y'all with the steps that I'm going through. And I'm still processing, I'm still processing on how to get these things right for my children in this world. I'm trying to be natural. I'm trying to be of nature. I'm not even about to claim vegan no more because they're nuts. They're nuts. The company behind these things are nuts, I should say, because they're poisoning y'all with the vegan food too. So all I can tell y'all is if you're going to continue to eat meat, please go to a butcher shop and get your food that it came from somewhere locally. And that it's not just this mass distribution of meat coming from God knows where. The hormones, how these animals aren't like the animals when I was a kid, where they were free range. Like I would drive and we would see the cows, they just marching around, like the chickens just doing their thing, But now, like, these animals is being raised in slavery conditions. They just creating them. They ain't able to move. They shackled up. If that can put a visual in y'all head, they're as stressed out as our ancestors. And when they die, with all the pus and everything coming from their bodies, the mugs is like, just cut that little pus thing off. And I know that nigga was sick, but they don't know he was sick. Just go on, cut him up. And another thing I want y'all to really think about, if you seen blood dripping off your chicken, you would be like, what the hell is going on? But they are selling y'all steaks and telling you after they drained all the blood out the body that the meat was still red like that. And they giving it to you, and I don't even know if y'all washing y'all meat, but they giving it to you, and then you like, yeah, I want to leave a little pink in the middle. What other meat would you leave a little pink in the middle? What other meat would you be eating that you felt okay to leave a little pink in the middle? Now, I done ate some medium well, okay? I ain't gonna say I didn't enjoy my plate. But when I started looking into why the meat was looking so red now, like you go in the store, the meat is so red, and like it just came off the animal when it's been processed and packaged and all this other stuff. They're dyeing it. They're putting dyes in the meat to make it continue to look like that. And when y'all getting that little drip where y'all like, ooh, yeah, the blood, it's dye. I mean, I don't know why y'all would be wanting to eat the blood anyway, but if that's your thing, it's not, it's dye. Like, we gotta wake up. We gotta wake up and start caring about ourselves and each other. Like, I really want us to start caring about each other in a way that we'll start really holding each other accountable. And I'm not even in that space right now, y'all. I'm not even in that space where I can hold anybody accountable to what they're eating because it's not received, and it's maybe because I haven't been able to hold myself accountable in a way, maybe that's what it is. But yeah, I don't have no options no more. I don't have any more options because I am moving in a place where I am walking into my season. Everything that's owed to me is coming, y'all. Okay? I've been doing shadow work. Before y'all get lost in the sauce, I have been healing. Shadow work is nothing other than confronting all the bullshit of your past to be like, you know what? That ain't even of me. That's y'all bullshit. I'm about to figure out who I am and learn something different. Moving into light work. Okay? So, like, we got to stop getting so caught up on words and all this crazy stuff. We got to start focusing on what we need to do to be healthier. And my number one thing is get away from junk food and medications. If we can start there, we can start moving in the right direction. I guess I'm done ranting today. I just want the best for all of us. And I hope that that's what you receive from me, because I love y'all. And I know we deserve so much better. Find the God in you.